The empty chair at the table finally finds its way home. I used to think the hardest part of being away wasn't the isolation. It was the erasing. 8 years. I spent 8 years in a concrete box for a mistake that wasn't mine. When you're gone that long, you don't just lose time, you lose your place in the world. My son Leo was just a toddler when I left. By year 5, the drawings he'd send me stopped being of daddy and started being of the guy in the picture. But then, the truth finally caught up. A lead that went nowhere for a decade finally broke, and suddenly, I was standing on my own porch holding a single duffel bag. I was terrified. I mean, what do you say to a 10-year-old who's grown up in your shadow? I walked inside, and the house smelled like cinnamon and old wood. My wife Sarah was in the kitchen, her back to me. She looked older, tired in a way that sleep wouldn't fix. Then Leo walked in from the backyard. He was tall, wearing a jersey with a name I didn't recognize. He stopped dead in his tracks. He just stared. My heart was thumping against my ribs like a trapped bird. I thought he was going to run. I thought he was going to ask who I was. But then he looked at my hands. I have this small, jagged scar on my thumb from a fishing trip we took when he was 3. He looked up. His eyes went wide, and he whispered one word that shattered me. Captain? That was my nickname for him. He didn't just remember. He had been waiting. He tackled me so hard we both hit the floor. He was sobbing into my shirt, telling me about the soccer goals he missed, the math tests he aced, and how he never let anyone else sit in my chair at the table. Sarah was crying by the stove, but for the first time in a decade, they weren't sad tears. I looked at my family and realized I didn't just get my freedom back. I got my life back. And this time, no one is taking it away.